In today's video we will learn chess notations. It is important to know chess notations because it will help you in studying chess games and play in official tournaments. So let's begin. First, check the bottom line of your chessboard where alphabets are written. They denote the column. Now check the vertical side. Numbers are written there which denote the rows. Okay, now any square on the chessboard can be represented in this form, that is first column number then row number. For example, this highlighted square is E4. Now, every chess piece is represented by a letter as shown on right side of screen. Note that they are represented by first letter of their name, except for knight which is represented by a letter N rather than K. But remember, the pawn doesn't require any letter to represent. We can directly mark its position by naming the square it is placed on. For example, by E4 we mean that move E2 pawn to E4. Now, to mark positions of different pieces, we use this format: letter that represents the piece, then write the square name it is placed on. For example, N, C3 means knight is moved to C3 square. Now, to write capturing moves, first, we write the notation letter of the capturer, and then, the position of the square where the captured piece was placed. For example, knight captured this pawn, so we will write N cross E5, if identical pieces can capture same piece. For example here, both the knights can capture this pawn. Then, in the previous format, while marking the capturer position, we will place the column alphabet of the capturer along with notation. For example, in this situation, if we captures this pawn with this knight, then we have to write ND cross E5. Now, to represent promotion of a pawn, take this example, where we are promoting pawn at F8. Then we will write F8 equal to sign, then the notation of piece we are promoting it to, that is queen here, for promotion while capturing a piece. Consider this example, where we are capturing knight with F7 pawn, and then, promoting it to queen, we will write it as F cross G8 equals to queen. Now to represent a check, we will use a plus sign after the move, which is used to give check. For checkmate, we will use hash sign instead of plus sign. Now, for castling, we use O-O for short castling, and O-O for long castling. Now to represent an peasant move, consider this example. Here, the E5 pawn will be placed on F6 square, and F5 pawn will be captured by an peasant move. We can write this as E cross F6. So this is for today, guys. Keep practicing.